Hi, I'm Nikki.
I'm Laura. Oh.
And I'm Drew.
And we were lucky enough to find the golden ticket from the housing scavenger hunt.
Yeah. So it was a hard find, I think. They were posting the clues on social media, and I just remember seeing the first one and being like, wait, we have to get this golden ticket. So I started sending the clues in like our shared group chat, and we were like trying to like come up with ideas of where it could be, but also like it was kind of hard because the clues were like pretty vague. Um, so we like just started sending ideas. I think Nikki was talking about like where it might be.
I was adamant that it was up on North Campus by the libraries. My whole help on this whole thing was giving ideas that ended up being wrong. But emotional support. Our group chat kind of ended up becoming the Instagram feed of the housing Instagram. Like Laura was scanning that and like sending us everything that could get us like early housing. We wanted to do the pictures, we wanted to do like the video prompt, even though like she did the pictures last year and did not win. We were like, oh, like probably won't work, but it's worth a try.
We
and
went to
then
all the lottery tablings
oh,
too.
we did. We went to all the lottery
We were
tablings.
trying. We were trying so hard.
And then the golden ticket came.
Yes. And like we were like, at least like I also thought it would be on North Campus. Like because on Friday, we'd kind of like stopped talking about it because like after the second clue, like there wasn't anything else till Friday. But I'd just gotten out of my like chemistry class and I checked my phone and I see that the third clue was like posted. And I was like, wait, like we have to go look for this. And I was like adamantly convinced that it was around like Phillips Hall because that's where like the physics and like astronomy like department is, and I was like, wait, dreams, knowledge. So I walked around Phillips for like over an hour looking for it, could not find it. And then I was like, Nikki said Davis. So then I walked all the way to Davis. I saw people there. Like that's what scared me the most was like around Phillips, I didn't see anyone. But then around Davis, there were so many people looking and you could tell because we all were like looking at the floor and like looking behind like bushes and things. But it wasn't there either. And I was like, wait, where else could it be? And then I was like, if it's in disguise and it's gold, like Drew and I have a class in the Haynes Art Center. So I was like, wait, like there are like these gold trees there. So like maybe it's there. Looked all around that building, all around the Ackland, was not there. And I was like, oh no, like I have my hospital volunteering at 1 and it's like 12:15, like I have to get back to South Campus. And like throughout all this time, I was kind of thinking, wait, like where else could it be? Like if it's not on North Campus? And I was like, South Campus has SASB, and that's where the Carolina Housing Office is. And
Talk
Drew
about
and
the
I.
Google search.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
So I was like on the phone with my parents throughout this whole process, and like they were like, "Why don't you just Google parts of the clues?" And I was like, "UNC, like where dreams like."
Where
Quietly,
dreams and knowledge
where dreams and
meet.
knowledge
Yeah.
meet. And like one of the first things that came up was the writing center, and I was like, wait, like I guess that makes sense because SASB has the Carolina Housing Office, and then that's where Drew and I do all of our like learning center like peer tutoring and like where we had like Camp Possible and like Victorious. So I was like, wait, like there are dreams there because of like housing and then also like all the dorms nearby. And then there's knowledge because that's where all the tutoring takes place. So I'm like, it could be there, but I wanted to make sure that it wasn't on North Campus first. Because like the trek back to North Campus would have been so sad.
Yeah.
So that's when I was like, I need to get back to to our apartment. Like I need to get to the hospital. So that's when I started texting them like all the places I'd looked. And they were all like, wait, why did you look there?
And that is when Drew went on her excursion.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I had just finished my Portuguese class, and I briefly went to Cholinod, and so I had my Cholinod box in my hand, and I was like
Famous
crossing, yeah, of course. So go to Cholinod. I'm just kidding. So we were going across the bridge, like between Morrison and Chase, and like Morrison and
Yeah.
Chase, and I was going across that bridge, and that's when I got the messages like, you should check SASB. Like,
Yeah,
I
like
can't
we need
go.
to check SASB. Like I can't go right now, but someone needs to check.
I'm like, well, technically I'm like going right by there. I might as well look. So I just started walking down, and truthfully, I didn't really read any of the clues in the group chat. I was really busy. But I was like, you know what? I can pull my part by doing this part. So I like started walking, and I remembered like bricks in like the ground. So it's like looking around this area, like where are there bricks that touch the ground? And like I came over here, but like I didn't see it at first. Like I had saw something weird that like had kind of looked like maybe it could be something, but I wasn't certain. So I like kept walking around. I was like looking through the bushes all the way around looking for something golden. And I just like wasn't finding it. I was on the phone with Laura the whole time. I was in the apartment. And what happened after that? Like,
well, you were like just telling me that you couldn't find it, and I was like, it has to be there, because like otherwise, like, where could it be? And like, I just remember being like, we have to find it, we have to find it, we have to find it. And you started talking about like seeing like a paper on the wall and how you thought there might be construction.
Yeah.
So I was kind of confused. Like, I was like, what are you talking about, Drew? Like, what is going on?
I was like, because I had come over here and there was a piece of paper over here. Like, it looked like this originally. And like, I took a picture of it.
It's exactly like construction.
And to be fair, I took a picture of it, but it was very isolated. So like, it kind of looked like, you know, it looked very obvious from a picture.
Yeah.
But like, from my point, it was like, you know, it was very hidden from up here. And I was like,
weren't you like sitting right there or something?
yeah, I went and sat there, right outside of SASB with my Cholinod, like just sitting there. And I was like looking at it, like you know, because I wanted to like claim it just in case, but I really didn't want to vandalize the property. And I started like pulling back the paper, and like it further like kept getting like more and more like fake brick, but it like wasn't colored. And I was so confused. And Laura was like, just pull it off.
No, I was like, rip it off the dang wall right now.
Like still like on the phone with me. And I'm like, okay.
If it's not it, you can put it back.
Yeah, she was like, just tape it back on, it's fine. And so I just like started pulling it off, and that's when I saw like it was the golden ticket, and I started like jumping up and down, which is like on the back of the brick. And I started jumping up and down like, oh my gosh, I found it. And like around the corner there was a guy and another girl who were also here, and they were like, did you find it? Like, darn it, like we barely missed it. And I was like, yeah. And then Laura was like, you better hide it. Run back to the apartment. Someone's gonna steal it from you. So I like folded it in half and put it under my Cholinod box. That was like it was literally like it was kind of melting at that point. My Cholinod box was like deconstructing in my hands. Yeah. And I like put it under the Cholinod box and started running. Like I was like sweating, but you could probably see it in the picture of my hair. Like after I got back to the apartment.
No, we were all so frazzled at that point.
And Laura was like, are you sure you got it? And I was like looking at it, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure I got it. Like, I don't know, but like, I'm pretty sure this is it.
I was cautiously optimistic. I didn't want to believe it until I saw it with my own eyes.
Yeah.
So then you ran back to the apartment where Nikki and I were like jumping up and down, like screaming. Like I'm pretty sure someone thought that we were being like attacked. And then Drew ran in and she like unfolded the ticket, and that's where it was.
And then we jumped more.
And then we jumped more, screamed more. I like quickly took the picture of us and emailed it, and then I ran to the hospital to do my volunteering.
Yeah, I could like not stop shaking. I was like so nervous. I was like, is this it? Is this it?
No, and then Nikki rewarded us with brownie bites, which was lovely. That was a really good time.
Okay, so I would definitely say that I did not go looking for the ticket because I assumed that someone definitely had already found it. And then, like, miraculously, Drew ended up sending us the picture of the golden ticket. I still can't really believe that it happened. Like, it was such a fun experience. You should definitely try it because, like, even if you don't end up winning the contest, like, it's a fun memory. And, like, if you like don't win it or you don't try, it's the same result either way. So you might as well put in the effort and like get some fun time with your friends out of it.
Yeah, you might as well try, because like we had a great time looking for this ticket. And we've tried things before and it didn't work out, and that was fine. Like things still worked out in the end with housing, but with this we were able to get like our first choice apartment for next year. And like we're juniors, so it took us a bit to get there, but like we made it, and like we were able to figure it out. So like it doesn't hurt to try, basically. Like, go for it, because you never know when this could be you.
I also like the fact that you could actually control this. Like, I know we talk about this a lot, like a lottery. I'm not a very lucky person by any means, even though I happen to find this, but I like to think we did our research and we were actually able to find it. And I don't know, it's something we could control in order to, you know, ensure our housing outcomes. So.
And there are other ones, because there's the picture ones and the video ones. Like, the amount of effort you put in is how much like you could get back as a result. So definitely go for it.